Hi everyone, this is Raja.
And I'm Raven.
And you're watching this week's RuPaul's Drag Race Fashion Photo RuView.
Where we will be tooting and booting the fashions on the main stage of the
So there's a few things that we have to make clear with everyone. Toot means good. It means as if you were at Studio 54 and someone gave you a little toot. Got it? And boot means you get the fucking boot. Bye-bye. Also, we just want to make it clear that for the past few weeks, we actually were not given any, we don't get to see the faces of all the people that we're judging, basically. So the focus here is strictly on fashion.
Just fashion.
Fashion only. I'm gonna show you a quick example. There is no face on this bitch. We are not allowed to, all we gotta see is the fashion, okay? So, all right, so let's get this bitch started. Are you ready, girl?
Let's do it.
All right, this week's theme is...
their best Ru impersonation. I did mine today.
Clearly.
Circa 1970s.
Of course it is. Yes. Look number one, here we go. She looks amazing.
And a silhouette on her that we can see some shape.
Agreed. I mean, I see her shape, I see the shimmer, I think she looks sexy, and I know exactly what Ru looked at is. That's a superhero challenge from All Stars. You were there. The hair is great, the mask is fantastic, she's got a spot on, and her body looks fucking sickening.
The only thing I do not like about this is the length of the hemline. I wish it were a little longer.
Like a little train.
Maybe just a tad.
A little drag, if you will.
Yes. This is a toot.
I think it's a toot, definitely.
Wow, I really love this gown. I love eggplant. I love the shimmer and the shape of this body. I love the length of the gown. I love the hair, the bracelet, the stand.
She takes the lame away from LeMay. I really love that sort of flickering koi fish pond under a neon light in Shanghai kind of feature. Do you see it? Is it just me?
I'm there. You've taken me somewhere special.
The pose is more Rita Hayworth than it is RuPaul for me, but I really love it.
It almost looks like her hand's doing this. Like it's a fisting toy. The hair, not really. But hey, I'm gonna toot this look.
Yeah, I toot it as well.
Not a huge fan of yellow, but I do like a nice bright yellow. And when used in fashion, I think when you're going with more of a gown, it can tend to be a little too much.
But overall, I think whoever this person is, I think they've done a great job. I think they've got the silhouette correct. I think the color's accurate. I don't think they had the same materials that Ru had. You know, Ru had feathers and such, but.
I have seen this photo. I think it's in the World According to Wonder book photo by Matthew Anderson.
Ah, you know what? I think I have a photo by Matthew in there as well.
To me, it looks a little unfinished.
Okay.
A little malnourished.
So it's a boot for you?
It's a boot for me.
Oh, damn. I'm gonna toot it. I'm gonna toot it. I'm gonna tweet it like a canary.
Don't really recall ever seeing Ru in this type of a gown before, this kind of a print. Although the silhouette is great, I don't know. To me, it's not very Ru.
I think the first thing that throws me off a little bit if this is a Ru look is the brown hair. And I'm not sure if I ever recall Ru wearing a lot of brown hair. So maybe that's what's throwing me off a little bit. Overall, I think the dress is really lovely. I think
It is a beautiful dress.
It's like, how can any of these bitches fuck up a Ru silhouette? It's a classic standard. It's like, how do you look like Barbie?
Yeah.
Duh.
I do think the dress is pretty though.
Yeah, I think there's something kind of 20s and Great Gatsby about it, which is
definitely.
Yeah, I like that little beading kind of thing, and the feathers is lovely, and I don't think it's a bad idea. I think she looks pretty fucking good, actually.
This, I give it a 2.
I give it a 2 also.
Toot. This is definitely a Ru look. And it's very cute. We love Ru and his suits.
But see, Raven, this is my problem with it, is, you know, if I was given the challenge to look like RuPaul, as handsome as he is as a male, I would not be going for the male look. There are so many fierce fucking legendary looks to do as Ru the female. Why in God's name would you go on the goddamn runway in a male look?
I'm on the fence.
Okay.
But I have to say, you're coming on this main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. Bring the glamour, bring the glitz, bring the makeup, bring the beauty. So this for me, although it is cute and different, it is a boot.
I'm gonna boot it with you. Boot.
Wow, this is a beautiful, beautiful silhouette here.
Yeah, I think this looks just like RuPaul's silhouette, actually.
The only thing, again, thrown off by the brown hair. I really think, like you said, If you're going to impersonate Barbie, you think blonde, long hair. If you're going to impersonate RuPaul, you think big blonde hair. So where's the big blonde hair?
If you're gonna come to RuPaul's Drag Race, bring more than just one color wig. Bring a blonde wig as well if you don't own one. Shit.
I do not think this is very Ru. I do think that it's actually a very nice dress. The length, again, is perfect. It's just hitting the floor. I don't see the shoes.
If Ru had a daughter and her daughter were getting married, this would be her mother of the bride look that she would wear to the wedding.
Okay.
If she was Persian. So, boot. Okay, sorry. Body, yoni, yoni, yoni. That is the body of an ethnic woman. I see all that tripe and ham hocks all in that bitch, and she is looking sickening.
I remember this dress. This is the dress that Ru wore for Girl Group Challenge on All Stars.
Ah.
It's a very good replica.
Yeah,
It
I
almost
would-
looks like she stole it right off Ru's body. I love the dress. I love the shape. I love the silhouette. I'm not really feeling the hair. The hair is the one thing that's a little off to me.
Yeah, I mean, how do you replicate a RuPaul wig? I mean, that is just genius on its own. But I mean, you know, the standard backcomb and fuzzy thing, if you're gonna do RuPaul, I don't know, is it really successful? I think she looks great, so I'm just gonna go ahead and toot it.
Toot.
Oh, girl, yes, I feel it. It looks like it might be like a Bob Mackie sort of knockoff.
Honestly, don't even need to talk about it. Toot.
Yeah, toot all the way.
Toot.
I mean, the hair is fabulous. She's got all the like the nude illusion going, and that. I love a pleated cape.
I love it.
I toot it.
Toot.
Toot. Well, what can I say? It's yet another catsuit. It's an ill-fitting catsuit, so I don't know how I feel about this. I think catsuits should be tight, and I mean, Ru would be impeccable every time, wouldn't you say?
It's not bad, it's just not Ru. I do think the hair is a very good attempt, though.
I do. I like that fuzzy kind of like, you know, Farrah Fawcett, big fluffy hair, and it's kind of Dolly Parton or. Can I boot it? I'm gonna boot it.
I get the boot.
I'm not screaming boot. I'm sorry. I'm just not into this. I think it just looks really cheap.
This does not look RuPaul
No.
at all. No.
No, it's just cheap, you know. And Ru, even when she attempts to look cheap, doesn't look this cheap. It just looks really cheap. That's the trouble with drag queens lately. It's like, can't you just take something cheap and make it look expensive? You know, don't you know how to disguise that a little bit?
Like this wig.
Well, so we're back to this dress, and I don't know. I just have a problem with the mock turtleneck, and it's got that weird arm, and the really cheap design in the front, and then the little like thing from Michael's on the side of her head, the sail bin like Christmas ornament, you know.
And then the length of it, the shoe. I would never be caught even in your body in this dress. Boot.
Boot it.
Our top two of the week is
This big old bitch. Yes, mama.
Wow.
Serving,
Yes, God.
Yes, God. Serving all the realness. Seek me.
Trend Alert.
This week's trend alert is big hair, long gowns, hashtag RuPaul.
See you next week.
Bye.
And don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents.